Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video. I'm at work, but I'm like super early, so I just wanted to make a quick video with like some updates, because it's been a while since my first video. So I did go to my appointment, and it went very, very well. I'll tell you about it in a second. Also, I have not told my mom yet, but I'm going to get her scheduled for this week, and hopefully she's off like a night that I can talk to her and tell her what's going on and see how she feels about it. So my appointment, I'm not going to give like a bunch of details. If you do have more questions about it, or like you want to know specific things, you can inbox me or message me on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. But everybody is different, and depending on certain things about you, or how some of your test results come back, your appointment is going to go a little bit differently than mine. So it started off as a regular appointment, and you know, they just ask you questions about your history, like with the LGBT community, and you're coming out, and if you're open about being transgender, and if who knows and who doesn't know, is anybody going to find out after the transitioning, and things like that. And then they go like into questions about your mental health, and depression, and anything pertaining to that. So, you know, they do ask a lot of personal questions, as they need to, but it's nothing that anybody hasn't been questioned about before going to the doctor's office. So yeah, so how my appointment went was, I went in, and you know, they did all the questions, and we talked to the doctor. So before, you needed to have a letter of recommendation from your therapist. Oh, also keep in mind, guys, that this is like specific to Ohio, and more specifically Cleveland. Other states are different how they do things, so this is just pertaining to Ohio. Sorry, I'm looking around. There's like a bunch of cars like pulling up. So yeah, so you still have to have a letter of recommendation from your therapist. Now you do not. All you do is they give you this this little consent form here, and you have to it lists all the things that testosterone can do to your body, and you have to initial everyone, make sure you understand. If you have questions, ask questions, and then at the end of the package, you either consent to take testosterone for female to male, or estrogen for male to female, and you consent to begin hormone therapy. So it's completely your choice. You don't need a therapist to write you anything, tell you how to do anything. That's it. So fortunately, I was able to be approved for taking T. So I've not started it yet, because I'm just having like a couple issues with my insurance company. So my insurance is actually very LGBT friendly. They cover a lot of things pertaining to gender reassignment and hormone therapy and things of that nature. They just have to go through like certain approvals first. So I just have to do that, and then I will be able to get my medication. I do plan on making a video when I do my first injection. I plan on it. I don't know. I will not be doing my injection. My wife is going to do it, because I'm sure most of you don't know this, but I have like a very, very, very bad phobia of needles. But doing the injection is the quickest way to get results, and the way that gives you the most masculine results. Therefore, that's why I chose that. You get to pick. Like, they ask you which way do you want to take. You know, they have the gels, they have the patches, they have all different types of way to take T. The injection is the most effective, so I chose that one. It's an intramuscular shot, which means it can either go in the muscle in your thigh, the muscle in the back of your arm or the muscle right above your buttocks. How they explained it in the buttocks was like you draw like a cross and it's the fourth outer quadrant. So obviously if you're doing it by yourself, you're going to want to put it in your thigh, but I will not be doing it by myself, but I will probably still start off with my thigh. So also during my appointment, I was able to get the paperwork filled out to actually change my legal gender. So the doctor fills it out. You just have to enter like your ID information and then you mail it off. And that's it. They send you something back in the mail saying, okay, you can change your legal gender, take this paper to the BMV, get a new ID, and it's kind of that easy. Now, the name change thing is a little bit harder. I'll explain that in another video because I don't have much time to do it now. The last thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, so they give you like a Know Your Rights, like a pocket guide for transgenders in Ohio. And one thing that I wanted for everybody to know is that Ohio is one of 28 states who does not have statewide protection against the LGBT community as far as housing, employment, and like public accommodation discriminations. So that is just one thing that you want to take into consideration if you are considering transitioning. So for me, everybody at my job knows already and has known prior to my appointment, and everybody, you know, is completely cool with it. Obviously, I don't know why they wouldn't be. But yeah, so everybody's cool with it, and I don't have any issues there as far as my workplace. And, you know, I've been living where I've been living, so yeah, no issues with that. But I just want to let other people know because that was something that actually I did not know, so I think it's important that other people know that Ohio sucks. Also, Ohio is one of 2 states that do not allow you to change your gender marker on your birth certificate. So if you get your name changed, you can change it legally on your birth certificate, your social security card, but as far as your birth certificate saying the gender that you actually are, you can't change that. I don't know if they ever plan on changing that, but for now, that's what it is. Tennessee is the other state that you can't change your gender marker on your birth certificate. However, you can change it with Social Security. So Social Security has like all your information in their computer system, and you can change in their system your gender marker. But that's it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to look at the packet of stuff I got. Oh, okay. Last thing, then I'm done. So another packet they give you, which I think is really cool, is a trans directory of like clinics. They have endocrinologists, they have surgeons, they have all types of, they have therapists, mental health providers, so all different types of doctors that are trans friendly. So I also think that that's extremely helpful because all I know is, you know, the Pride Clinic here in Cleveland. So it's good to have the list of other options to go to depending on where you live in the Cleveland area. So that is it for now. I'm going to head into work. Again, if you guys have any questions, if you want to know like what clinic I went to, what doctor I spoke to, or things of that nature, you can inbox me, comment below, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram. Again, my Instagram is __ Shady Buddha, and my Twitter is @CoreyGray. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Also, I don't know, I'm using an editing app right now because I have to use my phone because my laptop is broken. So it might say like the name of it up there. I don't know. Ignore that. Because it's not, well, it's free, but if I pay for it, I can get rid of the watermark, but I'm not going to do that right now. So, yeah, that's it. Like I said, any questions, let me know. I will answer them probably in a timely fashion. And that is all. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.